Hi, this is the Countess, and I'm the curmudgeon. Join us as we explore the thrilling world of general aviation.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, hi, sweetie. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Huh.
Another complicated series of boxes and arrows.
I honestly don't know what I'm doing there. How was your trip to Dallas?
Oh, it was really nice. Did a lot of training, mountain bike training, new coaches, and then I got to go visit Justin and Ella and Isla, and that was awesome.
Nice.
Justin and I stayed up way too late. Very typical.
What else is new?
Right?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, but it was really nice.
Solving the world's problems.
Okay. That's what we were doing.
All right.
Yep. It was
Some ethanol involved, probably. No, we won't talk about
I know.
Okay.
No. I always stay up till 3:30 in the morning. Yeah. Anyway, so what are we doing today?
I think we're going to go pick up some dogs.
A bunch of dogs?
Yeah, rescue dogs. We're going to get a couple of rescue dogs, and we're going to fly them from the middle of Missouri to Kenosha.
Wow. That sounds really interesting. Rescue dogs.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, cool. Let's pack up and go then.
All right.
All right. Oh boy, so we're taking these cages with us?
Yeah, I got a couple of cages. We're going to have to fit them into the airplane somehow. So let's go over to the hangar and see how well that works.
All right, let's grab them.
Okay.
Let's go.
These things fit.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
So how did you get involved with this picking up dogs stuff?
I signed up with a group called Pilots and Paws. It's on a website somewhere, and this group coordinates animals that need to be rescued with people who want to adopt dogs and pilots who want to transport dogs, and they kind of arrange everything from the point of view of scheduling and which dogs go where and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is cool. So what are the dogs? Who are the dogs that we're bringing?
So there's a long-haired red lab named Polaris. I don't know if it's a lab. It looks like a lab. And 60 pounds worth of animals. So that one's going in the back seat.
Wow.
And then there's another dog named Catfish. And Catfish is a short-haired, white and tan, I don't know what breed it is, 30 pounds, maybe some kind of a beagle or something. So we'll put Catfish in the luggage compartment. Sorry, Catfish.
Did they send you pictures?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have some?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
A bunch of pictures.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, they're cute. They're cute.
Should be fun to transport.
Well, let's hope they go to the bathroom before. We'll have to make sure we walk them.
Yeah, we'll walk
They'll
them.
probably want to stretch their legs anyway,
We won't
right?
give them water or food or anything. And long trip for them without too much water and food, but
Yeah.
you know.
Well, how cool that people come together and do this to help dogs find new places to live.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know, you got an airplane, why not haul a bunch of dogs around?
Right. Right. We're here.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go in. So how are we gonna get that thing in here?
Use some kind of a shoehorn, I think.
A shoehorn to get the cages in here. Oh boy. All right, well, let's see how this goes. So we'll have to assemble it inside, I think, won't we?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
To Chillicothe, that is correct. Kenosha ground, Sirius 345 Tango Sierra at the north ramp with Romeo. We're going to be southwestbound.
5 Tango Sierra, Kenosha ground, runway 25 right, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 33 on Alpha.
25 right via Alpha, cross 33 on Alpha, 5 Tango Sierra.
We are going to pick up some dogs. Rescue. Today. That's why we're flying today.
There's a family in Milwaukee that wants them, apparently. So the folks in Amarillo apparently have quite a few dogs to rescue. Oh, serious. Nice. Romeo.
Approaching interstate for the Dallin.
Harvard 432, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Land 25 right, West Seas 432.
Got another one.
Yep, we're busy.
I don't see another one.
Kenosha Tower, Sirius 345 Tango Sierra is ready to depart, 25 right.
Sirius 345 Tango Sierra, Kenosha Tower, hold short of runway 25 right.
Hold short, 25 right, 5 Tango Sierra. If that plane were far enough away, he would have given us takeoff clearance. But,
Right, but I don't see him.
well, probably in there
5
somewhere.
Tango Sierra, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Yep.
Clear for takeoff, 25 right, 5 Tango Sierra. Okay, we've got our takeoff clearance. Okay, flaps, mixture, pump. We're sort of lined up, and away we go. Heels on the floor. Right rudder. Okay, temperature, pressures look good. Fuel flow looks good. 60, 70, and rotate. A little bit of ground effect. And she wants to fly. Go, go, go. Flaps come up. Engine fails, nose down on the runway. Engine fail, nose down in the grass over there.
So, where are we headed today?
We are going to pick up the dogs in Chillicothe, Missouri.
Chillicothe, Missouri.
Yep.
Okay.
Sam is going to meet us there.
Where is Sam coming from?
Sam, he's picking up the dogs from Bill in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, geez. And where's Bill coming from?
Bill is getting the dogs from the Pilots and Paws agent in Amarillo, Texas.
Wow. That's a lot of coordination.
It is a lot of coordination, yeah. I think Bill takes off at 8:40 Central Time, because this whole flight is in Central Time. And then he meets Sam at 10:40, and then Sam meets us at 1 p.m. in Chillicothe, and then we drop the dogs off in Kenosha at 4 p.m.
Wow. So the dogs are going to be flying for almost 7 hours.
Yeah, it's a long trip for the dogs.
Wow. Lucky dogs. I bet they'll be glad when it's done, though. Dad, the two dogs together weigh about 90 pounds, right?
Yeah, that's right. Polaris is 60 pounds, and Catfish is 30. Yeah, so that's 90.
So how much weight can this plane carry?
I can answer that, Angela. My empty weight is 2,342 pounds, and my maximum takeoff weight is 3,400 pounds, so I can safely carry 1,058 pounds.
Okay, so Dad, you're about 200, and I'm 180, and the dogs are 90. Man, my math, what, 470 or so? We could carry a lot more then.
You are forgetting about fuel, Angela. My tank holds 81 gallons of 100 octane low lead gasoline, which has a density of 6 pounds per gallon. That's 486 pounds of fuel.
Oh, so you have to count the fuel? That's something you never have to think about in a car.
There's a lot of things you have to think about in an airplane that you don't have to think of in a car.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so anyway, 486 pounds of fuel, and 470 pounds people and dogs. That makes, man, this math stuff, 956, right? So
Okay.
I guess we could carry another 100 pounds or so.
You could carry much more if you started with less fuel.
Yeah, that's right. I can carry about 3 adults comfortably with full fuel. If I want to carry 4 adults, then I probably have to put only 50 gallons in the tank or something like that. I wouldn't be able to carry all 81.
Why? What happens if you're too heavy?
A number of very bad things. I'd use up more runway on both takeoff and landing. I wouldn't be able to climb quickly or fly fast, and my stall speed would increase.
Those things get worse gradually as you add more weight. So to keep everybody safe, they just kind of set the maximum at 3,400 pounds.
Okay, all right, I get that. So now I'm thinking about that seesaw analogy from the last flight, where the engine and the tail oppose forces, just like two kids on a seesaw, right?
Right. The tail flies down, offsetting the weight of the engine. The two forces keep me in balance over the lift force generated by my wings.
Okay, Ada, but now we've got 90 pounds of dogs in the back seat. Isn't that unbalancing the seesaw again?
Indeed it is, Angela. And so your father has adjusted my trim.
Your trim?
Yeah, that's this little button here, right on the yoke. I can trim up and I can trim down, and left and right. Right there with that little joystick.
Yeah, but what does that mean? What is trim?
In order for me to be in perfect balance, my weight vector and my lift vector must be perfectly aligned.
Your weight vector?
Yes, Imagine that you were trying to balance a model airplane on your finger.
You mean like this?
Right. Your finger is the lift vector. The weight you feel on your finger is the weight vector. They are aligned, and so the airplane is imbalanced.
What do you mean aligned?
Your finger is directly under the center of gravity of that model airplane. The weight vector pushes down from the center of gravity and is perfectly aligned with the lift vector coming out of your finger.
Okay, I think I see that. So what you're saying is that in order for you to be able to balance, your lift vector must be exactly under the center of gravity.
Right. If my center of gravity was forward of my center of lift...
Center of lift?
Yes, that's where the lift vector pushes up on the plane. If my center of gravity is forward of my center of lift, then my nose would rotate down and my tail would rotate up. By the same token, if my center of gravity is aft of my center of lift, my nose would rotate up and my tail would rotate down.
Okay, so the dogs in the back have moved your center of gravity aft. So shouldn't the nose be pointing up? But it's not.
And that's because I've adjusted the trim by using this little button.
Yes, but what is trim? Does trim move the center of gravity around?
No, Angela. Trim doesn't move the center of gravity. Trim moves the center of lift.
How does it do it?
By changing the neutral position of the yoke. Uncle Bob, why don't you demonstrate?
Sure, Ada. So if I want to roll left, I just move that lever to the left. And if I want to roll right, I move that lever to the right. And if I want to raise the nose, I pull this yoke back. That should raise the nose. And if I want to lower the nose, well, I just push that yoke forward. And it always returns to a nice neutral position. So now let's say that there's just a little bit of roll going on here. I can get rid of that roll by using the trim. See, I can reset the neutral position of the yoke by using the trim. I just kind of tap that lever to the left. And let's say I had a little bit too much down nose, well, I can pull that back by using the trim. It just resets the default position or the neutral position of the yoke.
Okay. So you trim the airplane by adjusting the neutral position of the yoke so that the center of lift is aligned beneath the center of gravity. But how does the yoke move the center of lift?
I'm afraid we'll have to wait to answer that question because right now we've got some dogs to pick up. Just keep in mind that if we are flying straight and level without putting any pressure on the yoke, then we are well trimmed, in balance, and the center of lift is exactly aligned with the center of gravity.
Okay, well, thanks for that, Ada. Now let's go pick up those dogs.
Yeah, let's go pick up those dogs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, headache again.
Oh, come on, dude.
Hi, puppy. Hi. Hello, puppy.
There you go. Yeah. Is this your leash?
Looks like a bit of a puppy.
Sam?
Hi, I'm Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Hi.
So this is your first Pilots and Paws flight?
It is. Yeah.
Well, the bug will bite you.
Good puppy. Can you jump up? Come on, up.